different.
No.
We're seeing the reactivity already. Yeah. So welcome. Responsible family. For over a year, for several years, you've been going to behaviorists, right, to help you. To the point you spend a load of money, and the result is the same. The dog is reacting to the point now that it's a risk to life. Not just other dogs' lives, to their own dog's life as well. You walk out of your home with anxiety, you're stressed, but yet you've gone to a behaviorist that's telling you to walk around, avoid this, put this type of tool on, to deal with an animal that is perpetually dominant, genetically dominant. If we're going to control this animal, the animal must respect the handler. You feel that when you walk this dog, the dog could pull you anywhere, right? So there is a risk. If it saw a dog across the road, it could drag you across the road, right?
Yeah.
Someone hits you, they kill you, their life is destroyed, they become depressed, they become alcoholic just from your accident, right? And you don't want to die. You don't want to be injured, right? So what we need to understand now is this, is that what is the truth in behavior modification? Law and order without punishment. There is never order. It has never happened anywhere where you would have a law and there wasn't a significant consequence or punishment. That law, nobody would abide by it, correct? Yeah. We all want to speed, don't we?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so if we speed, what happens? You lose your license. It helps many of us. So this dog has a desire to exhibit autonomous behaviors of aggression. Whether people say it's nervous reactive, alpha dominant, I don't care about those labels. What I care about is you're going to stop it, and you're going to stop it now. Yeah. That's all that matters. So we will investigate the right tools, the right process, and we will expose this animal directly to conflict so it can exhibit the behavior that we don't want, so we can correct it in a meaningful way. Yeah. And that will then become the process moving forward. Yeah. Okay. So, you love your dog, but you're a responsible member of society. Yes. You went to different...
No.
We're seeing the reactivity already. Yeah. Just stay out just at the moment. The dog hasn't even come in and we have a high level of reactivity, right? Yeah. So let's just go back to this situation, and it saddens me because we have wonderful families like you that care, that are trying to be responsible. You realize you've gone to trainers, they can't help you. We've gone to the kennel club, it's all nonsense. And you're in this perpetual state of concern. Yeah. Nobody talks about discipline, right? And you try and rehome the dog. Yep. Tell us what happens.
Tried to rehome, nobody will take her. One of them came back with Battersea came back and said they could take her. This was after extensive talking about her. And they said they did have a space, but she would be put down the day they took her in.
There we go.
And I just don't think she's...
Yeah.
Well, she's bad, but...
From their assessment, they decided they wouldn't take her in for rehome.
Well, I'm the wild animal that wants to discipline a dog.
Sit.
I'm the wild animal.
Sit.
And they're the great, gracious animal lovers that will kill a dog instead of punishing an animal.
Yeah, she's done one thing wrong.
From the dog's point of view, a moment of compulsion or death. If the dog could speak, what do we think the dog would choose? Well, punishment.
Yeah.
If it will save my life,
exactly,
and teach me the errors of my way, I will absorb that so I can live. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show the real behavior. If you step to the side, real behavior with the Holty and the... Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that. The animal hasn't even come in. Just open the door, just gently. Look at that. This is not a joke. This is very serious. And this has been going on. Hidden dogs cause all sorts of problems. And in a moment, we're going to change everything. We're going to take this willful, dangerous behavior, and we're going to put a punishment in place, and we're going to see whether that behavior diminishes.
Yeah.
Training aids, training tools, processes. The canine precision collar. We import this from the United States. This is a magnificent tool that gives real-time results to help control your dogs. So come in and just by the door. Yeah. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure. Keep the pressure until that's it. Pressure again. Good boy, Rupert. Yep, that's what we want. More pressure and firm no. Firm no. So watch this. No. Jack it up. Step forward, Christian. Jack it up. No. That's it. So, we have another dog that steps in. Watch your dog. Look at your dog. Check it. Beautiful.
That's the closest she's ever been to a dog that she doesn't
Right.
know.
Walk past.
And one that's looking at.
Yeah?
Yes.
Now you're going to run past. Get ready. You know that would never happen, right?
Never in a million years.
How do you feel?
Amazed.
Yeah?
No.
There we go. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. How many years has this been going on for?
6 years.
6.
6 years. Have you ever experienced the dog's calmness like this?
Never.
Not with this situation.
No. Not with a dog this close.
Have you been here for an hour yet?
Not an hour yet, no. No.
Hallelujah.
I've got to say, this dog has ruined our life because we can't go on holiday, because we can't put her in kennels. So one of the family always has to stay behind with her.
Yeah.
We can't go for family dog walks and go to pub gardens.
Because of
The right equipment. Can you imagine a dog ruining your life just because a trainer didn't want to do the right thing?
Well, this is going to change.
It's ruined our life.
Yeah, this is going to change.
Yeah.
This is going to change, you know.
Unbelievable.
A little bit of discipline.
Yeah.
And we are consistent with this. Thank you for letting us blog it. There's many families that are suffering, like you, that are caught up in the web of lies of positive-only trainers that are talking nonsense, extorting money from people. If you're so right about your process and when it doesn't work, refund them. Let's see how quickly they'll change their format.
Yeah.
We are a result-based company, and our client is the dog, first and foremost.
Yeah.
My job is to make sure that this animal doesn't end up in a situation where it dies. And if I can make that animal understand that, your life is going to be better.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Absolutely.
The next thing that we want to see is, you can go through that door and head out, well done. You're going to open the door, and normally I assume that by the time you want to go for a walk, this dog is already getting ready to pull, and when you get outside, there's a little bit of...
Yeah, we tend to, when we get in the lead, make her, try and get her as calm as possible before we leave the front house, before we leave the front door. And then she usually pulls for a very little while with me, because I walk her very close to me. I don't know what she's like to do when
You do because of the anxiety, right?
Yes, but I have a very...
Let's stand up.
Yeah.
Let's stand up. Let's see the control. You're going to tell me on a scale of 10, the difference in the energy that you have to use.
Right.
Put her in a sit.
Do sit. Sit.
Okay, walk out. Walk over there for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Walk back towards me. How is the stress for your walk now?
It's just go.
Stop and firmly ask her to sit.
Sit.
Fast response as well, right?
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And I just feel like I'm not hanging on for dear life.
There we go.
Because that's the thing. Because I didn't have control without the head collar, I just knew I was going to be dragged. So then I'm getting more stressed.
But that you can...
But now I know she's not going to, because she doesn't...
Look at her whole energy's changed now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you, young lady. Good. Let's just talk about the leads that we're talking about. You see how smooth that is? You see all the little buckles that your hand could be caught on?
Yeah.
You see how smooth? Yeah. Now look at the grip on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems so simple.
It's simple, it's light, it's effective.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you've got sweaty palms, because when you're anxious, you sweat more, don't you?
Yeah.
When it's rain, we're in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
There is more rain than we care to sort of be happy with. Now, it doesn't matter if it's raining, you've got a sweaty palm, you have better grip.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah?
that's good.
How do you feel today?
Yeah.
Absolutely. relieved that there is something that can be done, and you've shown us how
I'd
to
like
do
to
it.
see it out
Out
in
in
an
a-
environment.
100%. And you're gonna exactly, and we're gonna practice.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day. We have 6 years deep. So, you know, you got to also allow the dog to adjust to this process and be consistent with it, right? You spent £175 for an assessment. How much would you say you spent on training if you were to guess?
A load more.
Well over £1,000.
There we
with
go.
different-
I'll have some of that, please.
Yeah, exactly. Well over. We've spent hundreds.
Happy days. Happy days. All right. Best of luck.
No, off.
All right.
It's a pleasure to be bringing Uncle Benji's Raw, the highest quality dog food available in this country. We farm our own proteins using only human grade products filled with vitamins, fantastic oils, vegetables, fruits, and much more. Order today at poochdvd.com.